Hello. Oh shit, Carol. It me. Good to see you too. My hair looks like shit. Don't worry about it. I haven't washed it in a couple of days, but that's just our secret, chat. That's our little secret. How is the Hobbit draft format so far? I haven't played any of it yet, so should be fun. Should be a discovery journey. I played a pre-release. What did I get? 6 Hobbit packs. Okay, okay. And then a couple of free packs and basics. Sure. Yada, hello. Time to hydrate. Hi, streamer. How you doing? I've been good. I've been good. Had a busy week. How about you? Oof. All these fresh cards. Along the crooked way. Is that a euphemism? Haha. Haha. All right. Most decrepit old bird. That's a euphemism for me. Maybe I can Pavlov stream into just hydrating whenever I show up. Yeah, true. Hope you like Rakdos Mirror Factory. Is that an archetype? What are we talking about? Or the crooked thing. Whatever, whatever. I'm drafting. I'm forcing recruit. I'm forcing blue white recruit. Is it blue white? It's blue white humans, right? That's like the archetype. Blue white humans recruit. No, it's a factor where all that there is Rakdos mirrors. Oh, fun. Fun. I love a good old mirror match. Not really.
Over here.
I feel like they don't really make me feel smart. I feel like it's like usually, I mean, obviously very dependent, right? If you're playing like huge big brand like Delver, Cantrip, Infinity, like infinite decisions matchup, then like probably the better player wins. But like a lot of other ones, like mid range or like aggro, it's just whoever draws the better half of their deck, or like the best 15% of their deck in this matchup wins, right? And the mirror matchup factory. Blue Eyes recruit, yeah, yeah. I think Blue Eyed is super good. Yeah, curve of turn 2, 1/2 vigilance, and a turn 3 draw a card in any way wins a lot. Yeah, right? Like, welcome back, Rafine. What the hell is this? Okay. Elemental cat? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Where did it go? Where did it go? Shit. It's pretty cute. So I buy it? I've got gold for days. That I got better things to do with my time, better things to do with my time, do with my time and you. Oh. Why do you need one more kitten? You have all of us. So true. So true. Big agree. Big agree. It's my big girls making money. All right, let's fuck it up. Pick 2 draft, traditional draft, premier draft. I guess we'll do premier drafts and maybe we'll try some pick 2 drafts, huh? Fuck it up. All right. Pod insta found. Love to see it. First Hobbit draft of the season. I played one pre-release. I'm not gonna be familiar with a ton of these cards, but to my knowledge, red black super good and blue white super good. So this is Cantankerous Keepers, mill 4, put all elf cards from among them into your hand. I had a friend who had this deck in pre-release and it was sick as hell, but I feel like it requires having a lot of elves in your deck, like a huge density to be like extremely good. This card is extremely good. Easily triggers your 4 power theme. This one is the dwarf one. Ori, Keeper of Songs, Enduring Story, gets +1/+0 and has Vigilance. Okay, this one's a good card. If you're in blue, and you have like a one lander hand, I feel like you keep this every single time, right? Just try to find extra lands. Have you heard of Adam Tolkien's The Hobbit? His name is Curtis. What? Why is streamer allergic to using her token? Am I? What am I allergic to? I guess I'll just pick the rare, huh? I'm running out of time here. So we'll see. We'll see if we end up in elves, but I might not. Might not. What is this? Balin Loremaster, 4/4 storied for 5. Whenever it or another dwarf you control enters, you may discard your hand. Draw X cards, or X is the number of cards discarded this way. If you have an enduring story, Balin deals X damage to each opponent. That's kind of sick. Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. Really slow card advantage and gives something hexproof. Bjorn's Hospitality. Landfall will encounter on one target creature. 7 mana becomes a bearer. Huh. Moments of Glory. Gundabad Opportunist. Ooh. I think this card's kind of busted, honestly. Elf's owner shuffles him into their library and draws 3 cards. That's kind of cool. Unlike they're gonna get it, I feel like this is kind of just like the preening champion of the format, right? I mean, Balin surely has got to be good. This pack has 0 total good cards. Damn, I think this card's gonna be sick. I think this card's sick. I think this is gonna be a really good common. I went 2-1 at pre-release weekend. I lost in the finals to a pretty cool Jund deck. Well, let's figure it out. All right. This one is the regular blue common tapper. Sure. A second Long Lake Nuisance. Bifur these Crude Bent Blade. This card's sick, right? One of the better commons in here. This one is a regrow creature card, amass 3. That seems kind of mid. Ravening Warg. This card's good, right? I've seen limited level ups talking about how sick it is. I had 2 of these in my pre-release kit. I think that was pretty decent. Any regular common tappers in chat? Yeah, true. Yeah, don't worry, there's a Bofur in this set too. Yes, I've seen it. Maybe I just take this to keep me in blue. Yeah, okay. Both removal, right? This one is a little bit better because it targets. Second one of these, Thranduil's Decree, 6 mana counterspell, and you get it for free. Desert Wereworm seems kind of bad. It gets +2/+0 for each mountain you control, and then you get an additional combat phase whenever you attack with power 12 or greater first time. Seatide with the 7-month resub. Thank you so much. I showed you my Long Lake Nuisance. Please respond. You and everyone else in my DMs, brother. There's no one in my DMs. They all hate me. Whenever Nori attacks, target attacking creature gains first strike at the end of turn. Pretty cool. I could just take a second Enchanted River's Grasp, though. Mirkwood. Cool. Old Thrush. My nickname in high school, am I right, fellas? Anyways, as long as you have an enduring story, creatures can attack you unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. And it's a 2/2 legendary with vigilance and storied for 2. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Not gonna lie to you. Lake Town. This one is the human duel. I think I might just take Dane, though. This seems pretty decent. It's a 2-drop. Then we can figure out some more stuff, right? Later on. Don't have anything else that counts towards being stored, but 2 mana 2/2 vigilance on its own is pretty decent. This land might be the correct choice, but I kind of like trying to send a signal here for blue. Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. Ooh, Lakeshore Apothecary. This card seems great, yeah. So this on turn 2 into anything that draws a card on turn 3 could be really sick. So Long Lake Nuisance could be awesome later on, but if there's like a 3-drop that recruits on ETB, that'd be sick. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature for 4 mana, 1/2 flyer. Seems kind of mid. I think I'd rather have one of these, right? 2 into 3. Or would I rather have a second one of these? Old Fat Spider Cannot See Me, for the record. I think I'm going to take the first one of these over a second one of these. Having the curve is nice. Lake Town Lookout. When this creature dies, recruit. Kind of cool. Could take a 3rd Enchanted River's Grasp. Elven Raft Steer. Not really what we're trying to be. I think, is 1-drop good? Or Old Thrush. This one is Boros. Third removal spell. Cringe. Sure, I'll take a look out. Not sure how good low drops are in this set, but we'll see. As long as you have an endurance story, I guess +1/+1 has vigilance. This is kind of more for like the dwarf deck, right? Cares more about having artifacts and stuff like that. I'm unlikely to have that many, though long-bodied great dog is a way of getting them. I think I'm going to take a second patient instructor. And then now I'm going to look for more Lakeshore apothecaries. Velvet wing butterflies. Tap 1 or 2 target creatures. Key to the side door. Discard a legendary card with the same name as legendary permanent control. Draw 2 cards. It seems kind of mid. What elves? Meh. Sure. Okay. Giant's Boulder. Is that ever going to be good for me? Probably not, right? Okay, we are in blue-white human stuff. Desert Werewolf wheeled all the way back around. That's funny. Third Long Lake Nuisance. All right. Azog Moria's Ruin. Stroke to one of the target creatures. Controller masses goblins X. If you controlled that creature, draw a card. Pretty cool. Iron Hills Blacksmith creates a colorless equipment. Kind of cool. Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. The Black Arrow. +1/+1 to reach. Vow to Erebor. Gandalf, Wandering Wizard. This one is the 4/5 for 5 that draws. What's this? Ah, it becomes a 4/2. Chicken Jive with a 10-month resub. Thank you so much, homie. Glad to see you here. I think it's probably going to be an old fat spider, I think, for some card advantage. I'm trying to draw 2, right? I'm kind of in the draw 2 deck. I don't know how dependent this format is on the synergies, but this seems like a fine rate for a little bit of slow card draw. I feel like this format is not the fastest one in the world, so I think I'm fine waiting a little bit for these cards. Eagle's Rescue, 4-drop +2/+2 flying, and then 4 mana, return it from the battlefield attached to a creature with power 1 or less. So it works really well with recruit tokens, kind of cool. There's also Lord of the Eagles with 3 Long Lake Nuisances. Yeah, I'm in. Kind of cool. Let's hope. I would love if this wheeled back around, but I think that's unlikely. But I feel like this as like a flash finisher. I can't really pass this up, right? Also a Hobbit hole, also my nickname in high school. Greeny T with a 10-month resub. Thank you so much. This draft is for the birds. Glad to have you here. Equal to the number of creatures to control when this creature enters recruit. Kind of cool. Confusticate and bebother? Those aren't real words. What are you talking about? 1/1 counter target creature control. The spell is cast from a graveyard. Also put a 1/1 counter on each other creature control. Kind of cool. But this one is soft counterspell for 3 or draw 2, discard 1. So works with some of my synergy stuff, right? Second card. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more payoffs for drawing a second card, IMHO. But this seems pretty decent. Yeah. Would be cool if this wheeled around. Who upcycling they hole? True. Thorin's Last Stand. +2/+1 till end of turn. Destroy target artifact and enchantment you gain 2. That seems pretty good. Mirkwood Nurture. Bounce something. If you do, put a... Oh, it has to be something you control to put a 1/1 counter. Okay. I think this seems pretty good, right? If you are able to present a big board of 1/1s, then this can be your Alpha Strike kind of overrun effect. So I think I'll go for Thorin's Last Stand. Lake Town Toy Maker. Beginning of combat, if you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, another target creature control gets +3/+0 and gains first target until end of turn. That seems like a nice payoff. There's also Most Decrepit Old Bird. Threshold gets +1/+1 as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. And then mill 4, put an instant or sorcery from among them into your hand. I don't have many of those. There's also Bilbo Baggins. This one's a common. I think I'm going to take the uncommon. I don't know if this is wrong, but it feels right to me. Thrower's Map, loot ability, stable onto it for 2. Plunder the Troll Shaws, draw a card. If the spell was cast from a graveyard, draw 2 instead. Hobbit Hole, Lake Town. I don't think I have any hobbits, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I think this act might actually be better. Yeah, because it fixes, which is the same role that these lands play, but it also lets me draw a second card, basically on demand for once each turn cycle. Third Enchanted River's Grasp or fourth Long Lake Nuisance. Sure, I'll take a third grasp. Esgaroth Garrison, power equal number to the creatures, equal to the number of creatures you control when it enters your crew. Bilbobagon's Burglar. I think I take this, right? Three drop ETB draw cards, scry 2 for fixing your early turns. Vow to Airboy, Giant's Boulder. Okay. Take a Giant's Boulder. I don't know if that makes it in. I don't think my color demands are very intensive. Gandalf seems pretty mid. 6 mana, draw 3. After investing 5 mana into it, I'll take a Hobbit hole. Key to the side door. Something becomes unblockable. Could be cool if I have the Esgaroth Garrison. I think I'm going to take a Garrison, though. First one over first key. Okay, long-bodied gray dog. Also my nickname in high school. All right, Great Fierceby. Sure. And then what is this? Ah, 4 chapters, blink a creature or land. That's kind of cool. Repeat your ETB effects. Also kind of ramps you because this triggers at the start of your first main phase, right? So if you target a land, you can float mana and have the mana for your opponent's turn if that's relevant at all. I could take a second Laketown Toymaker or a first Ravenhill Flock or a second Lakeshore Apothecary. I actually kind of like a second one of these more. Maybe I'm crazy though, but I'm doing it. What is this? Attacking target creature's owner. Okay. Well, my nickname was Velvet Wing Butterfly. Aw, cute. I think this deck looks pretty good, all things considered. Don't think I'll need the Giant's Boulder. I think I have a good amount of other removals. Sting, Bilbo's Sword. When it enters, put a Hone counter on Sting for each creature target opponent controls. Attach Sting to up to 1 target creature control. So Hone counters give it +1/+0 to equip creature. Yeah. Okay. Magnificent Ends. Basically destroy a tapped creature. Troop of Ponies. Oh my god. What's that commander card that everyone plays? It's that. Uneasy Partings, top or bottom. When it enters recruits, I could take a second one of those. Uneasy Partings seems pretty good, right? Well, if I have like 3 Enchanted Rivers Grasps, I think I can always use her for more removal. I guess Magnificent End as a 2 mana one. Eagle of the Great Shelf gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other creature control. Dwarven Short Sword, second Thorin's Last Stand, second Old Fat Spider. Okay. What am I doing here? I think I want more card draw. So I think I'm going to take a second Old Fat Spider. Don't know if this is wrong. Another Magnificent End, another Vow, another Lakeshore, another Plunder, or first Plunder, actually, yeah? How many ways do I have of drawing a second card? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially like 6. I think I have more also, right? I have Confiscate, 7, 8, quite a few. I like another Lakeshore Apothecary. A third one? Do I want a third one? Am I crazy? No, that can't be right. I think I'd take a Plunder. I'll take another card draw spell. Alright, Ravenhill Flock, draw a card, 1/1 counter. Another Lakeshore Apothecary, Mirkwood Mediator. Another Alpha Strike. I think I just want a third one of these. Yeah, okay. Things are happening. Things are happening. Second Laketown Toymaker. I feel like all the cards are just coming to us, dude. Kind of nice. Burnished Heart, but it's a little different. Yeah. It's the. Oh my god. Why is it? Cultivate. Cultivate. The elk thingy, right? Land to battlefield, land to hand. I don't think Moment of Glory is it for me. I'll take another Long Lake Nuisance and probably not play all of them. Okay. Uneasy partings. I could take a Mirkwood Nurture to maybe rebuy like an old Fat Spider or another ETB effect. But how much do I care about that? Am I likely to play another one? Probably, right? Another Esgaroth Garrison. I don't have anything to make it unblockable or like anything to make it evasive. So I think I just take more removal. Hope the run over from Rakdos does not happen. I hope so too. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Is Rakdos the menace of the format already? I guess it is like day 2, right? So. All right. Eagle of the Great Shelf. Sure, I'll take a first one. I don't think I need more than one of these. Boros, Dwarves, and Rakdos? Understood. Rakdos Amass is an easy 7. Didn't look too open, but I guess I will absolutely force it if I get the opportunity to. Let's rebuild this deck. Back up. All right. I don't really think this card's going to be that good, right, for us? We don't have that many legendaries. And we don't have any artifacts. And we have, I guess, 2 sagas. I feel like this kind of card typically tends to be a little bit better than for the same mana cost than this. Well, I think they're both pretty reasonable. I think I play at least 2 of these. I think I also play at least 2 of these. And then I need some ways to draw cards now. I think this is awesome for fixing my draws. This is kind of interactive, but it doesn't really synergize with my deck. And I feel like early in the format, I enjoy trying to synergy max. So let's try to do that instead. I think I play this. I think I play Thrower's Map, absolutely. This is 32 cards. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. How many ways do I have of recruiting? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could play another one of these. How good is that? So I play an eagle? Do I care much about that? It doesn't directly synergize, but it does get bigger if I have a lot of tokens. I do hear that this format is potentially like a 16 land format because of recruit, especially, right? You want to maximize, like you have card selection to find your lands when you need them, and when you don't need the lands, you want a little bit of an extra edge to get 1/1s, perhaps, mayhaps. Couple more cards. Butterflies overperform for me? Much to consider. I'm not too hot on either of these. They feel very similar to me. I guess this one comes with its own card draw staple onto it. But it's 5 mana, draw a card. Or 5 mana, do the thing, right? Do I want to play a second one of these? That's kind of my question, right? I sort of feel like I might end up putting in a third copy of this in my deck, but that might be crazy. Especially in a deck where I have a lot of flyers to go over. I also think this synergizes with my Lord, so I think I don't mind having a third copy in here. And then what? Am I going to be missing out by not having an Eagle of the Great Shelf or an Esgaroth Garrison in there? I sort of feel like these are the cards that look enticing as top end options for your synergy deck, but in reality, like to me, they look like the cards that in practice underperform. You know, where you would just rather have more of like the mid range 3 or 4 drops rather than a 5 drop. I like the 2/2 vigilance in this deck. Also, I think this 3/4 has also overperformed for me, but I think I would want the third patient instructor over like an old fat spider. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it might be a little slow, right? And especially since I don't care about storied. Just the 2/2 Vig, getting stats on board, probably pretty good. How many ways do I have of drawing second card? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot. Yeah, let's go for that over a second old fat spider. This one is also slow card draw, right? So it's not immediate. So I am inclined to agree with Yada's assessment. This card is definitely really enticing to me with how many ways I have of drawing another card. Maybe Thorn's Last Stand will look pretty icky and we'll replace it with that, right? This being stats for 1 turn, trying to go wide, whereas this can help you go really tall and make it very awkward for them to attack, especially with me having evasive creatures as well. How's this mana base? I need double whites. 6 white, 10 blue. I feel like I can go down up, right? I guess Thorn's Last Stand. I have so much blue. Maybe I just cut the Thorn's Last Stand and go for another Toymaker. And then I only ever need 1 white pip. That seems fine, right? 6, 7, 8 white sources. Kind of seems rad. This deck is kind of awesome. NGL. Right? Do you ever do Arena Drex? No, I don't gamble. All right, let us fire it off and give it a shot. Nothing get your attention, babe. Are mid-range decks back? Depends who you ask. I think there's a lot of Demir Copers who are very happy with this turn of events in Standard. Yeah, hand looks pretty good, right? Got some interaction, got a way to find my white source. Kind of need some card draw, but I think this is reasonable on the draw, especially too. Not a lot of the cards in Hobbit are too good. Well, that only matters if you're playing like constructed, right? But in the limited format, thankfully they're balanced against each other, so I feel like the power level of the limited format feels maybe a little lower, maybe a little more compressed than in Marvel. Doesn't feel like there are quite as many overwhelming bombs. Maybe? Not really sure. Demir mid-range enjoyers cry out enjoy every time there's a ban. True. Thoughts on ban on Badgermole? Good. I think it's good. I, in my heart, wished they had also banned Slanor elves. Maybe a dark woke take, but I feel like turn 1, turn 2 ramp is a little like speeds up Standard a little bit too much for what I feel like is what we are shooting for as the ideal power level. Did our opponents pass out? We were on the draw, right? Did they do nothing during their first turn? Ruh-roh. Just want to kill green then? They banned Badgermole, and the winning deck in the MTGO challenge was a mono green landfall deck still. Right? There was a pretty good reason that they never printed Llanowar Elves into Standard for many, many years. Look at this new backgrounds. I think that black actually needs some help in Standard right now. It's probably the weakest color overall with the least representation in top decks. Ban Llanowar is a hot take. I think among a lot of the top players that I know, and it's not a very hot take. Just my experience, though. Just my anecdotes. But to be fair, those players are better than you or I would ever be. Okay. Ban Llanowar is a hot take the way Ban Soul Ring is a hot take. Yeah, that's true. People love their Llanowar elves. What is this? You can loot. Let's play with Apothecary and then a Patient Instructor the next turn. The 6th stage? Yeah, it's chill. Golem Riddle Master. Sure. Odd or even? I feel like you really should be saying even, right? Yeah. Alright. So I can tap it down. 3 mana. I probably just want to tap it down, right? I can also attack and then Uneasy Partings, but then they get a trigger off of that one, so I think I'd probably just do it. Yeah. Okay. Opponent paid actor? Yeah, the E-transfer hit him. Yeah, I mean, people love their Llanowar elves, right? But like, turn 1 ramp from a green deck absolutely puts a clock on the format. Quarrel. Sure. Get quarreled. Okay. Let's recruit. What do I even discard here? Maybe the plunder? Yeah, okay. And I got a 1/1. Or 4 mana. I whiffed on a couple of land drops here. The Chief Warg. Whenever you attack while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Sure. I'm guessing it's just removal again, right? I have still quite a decent amount. Okay. It's crazy that I had the option to draft like 6 of these. Addercop, sure. Okay, there's our 4th land. So this is 3, and then we can play our Take a Glance. I guess let's go to combat and attack and see if they block. Sure. I'm at risk of taking maybe 3 damage this next turn. I can Lake Town Toymaker, and then next turn I can potentially Uneasy Partings, but then I don't get the bonus. I can also develop some things here. Right, I could Lakeshore Apothecary and then loot, and then they might not attack because I'm gonna have this to attack next turn. And then maybe I can do it like that. Like this next turn to get in with my Apothecary. It's not a terrible idea. I'll do it like this. So I want a 5th lands, or do I just want to pitch this? Like, that doesn't feel right. That can't be right, right? I think I discard Bilbo, actually. Get my counter. I'm very happy to take 3. They have another punch? Yeah, fine. Okay, now 5 mana. Okay, I guess I just slammed this. They're down to 1 card in hands. I don't really care about removing this just yet. I'll hold this back as a blocker, I guess. Sure. Okay. So I have potentially 6 mana here. I can nuisance, recruit, and then discard. Let's keep a blue up. Keep another one of these, then make my Lord super cheap eventually. I'm kind of low on blue sources actually, which is kind of annoying. If I pitch this, I could play this and then draw another card, but I don't really even want that, so I think I pitch this. Another target creature gets +3/+zone, gains first strike until end of turn. Okay. Hit him for 7. It is another, notably. I think I did read this as target creature at first, so I thought it could buff itself, but good to know. Shuffler, please land. I mean, Scrooby's flood, theoretically, so I'm not that mad about this turn of events. Yeah, they're conceding here. Got him. Market is crazy, brah. Yeah, I don't buy sealed product anymore. Just not really for me. I'll only do like pre-release, but this pre-release was expensive too. It was $50, and I think normally it's 40 for a set. 1-0. Opponent did time walk themselves twice, so there is that. But we take those. Yeah, hand looks amazing. Scry 1, 2, 3. Kind of the dream hands. I am, I guess, looking for more spells. I have a good number of lands already, so... Ooh, that's tough. I think I need to bottom both of these, actually. Unforge. Doesn't really do anything right now. Yeah, pretty water. Play my Apothecary. And then I imagine Burgle first. Don't think there's many 2-mana removal spells in this format. Let's see what happens here, though. Okay, they could have the sack equipment here. No, alright. Okay. Vigilance. Swing in for 5. Long-bodied gray dog. They can trade with my Bilbo, but they still take 3. Not too bad. Okay, green-black is the beast archetype. Surely we've gotta find an answer eventually. Alright. Sure. So... if I recruit right now... I guess... I don't think they attack right now, right? I kind of think I'm supposed to play this right now. I don't think they can really attack yet. And if they do, they play another creature, which I get on easy partings. So I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if this is wrong, but feels kind of right. Okay. And then the next turn, potentially, I can recruit again, and then I'd actually be able to attack into the bear. Do I play this land? Or my odds of double spelling? Not that high. I can hold it to potentially discard a land. Reach, trample, haste. I think I'm going to play it. Not sure it makes too big of a difference. Removal spell? Oh, removal spell. Lame. Okay. 6 mana here. What am I doing here? If I do this now, I get in for 5. I can wait until the end of their turn to do it. Seems fine. And then I get in for 5. Yeah, okay. Pass. Have you been taking care of yourself, streamer? I haven't. Thank you. Thank you for caring. Draw a card, lose life. Yeah. 3 mana left for activities. Great Fear Speed. Okay. And I guess, do I offer these trades? All right, I understand. Hydrate, posture check, and a stretch for some water. All right. And I think I kind of just start swinging in this turn, right? I feel like the cards in my deck are maybe better than the cards in theirs. Let's swing. Mm-hmm. Nice one. We are running low on cards here, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. So I tap this down. Do I offer this trade? I think this always happens. And I think I'm going to hold. Gigantic Big Bear. What the helly? I think I just died to this. Nothing to do about that. Okay. What are my outs here? I don't think I have anything for this, right? Hexproof haste. So I guess I have to play this and then chump and then just die, right? Unlucky. I guess if I had a bunch of recruit tokens, right? That would be an option to continually block these and then get on top, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Boo! Losing a gigantic big bear? Rude. Alright, 1-on-1. Want that blue, blue heart. That's okay. I guess just know your opponent has an uncounterable Hexproof creature and find a counterspell and hold it for that. Right? Right? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Don't know if I Hobbit hole in one. I keep. I guess what are my plays here, right? Am I playing Bilbo on 3 or am I playing Old Fat Spider on 3? I think if I play Spider on 3, then I want to Hobbit hole first. Let's look at what we draw for turn 1, actually. But my guess is I play this, grab white, and then Spider on 3. Especially since I have a bunch of ways to draw second cards. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to be stuck in it. I think I have a pretty good curve going on, so I want to play on curve whenever possible, rather than develop a land at some point. So jealous, should be drafting now, but work is going long again. Thank you so much for the donation. Good luck with work. I hope you can get to doing the things that are important in life, which are Magic the Gathering, as soon as possible. Godspeed. All right, so they're just gonna play their build on 3. Yep, understandable. They swinging in? Yeah. So I can play my own Bilbo right now. But developing this sooner is better. I probably take like 4 this next turn. How bad is that? I think that's probably fine, honestly. Yeah, I like developing this out. The next turn we can Nuisance, or we can Bilbo plus even cast it. I think it's probably going to be the flyer first, I imagine. Fuck! Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. 4 mana this turn. I can Bilbo plus play it, or I can recruit. I kind of like recruiting. Also makes my Lord, I think. It makes it 4 blue, makes it castable, or in 2 turns, right? Yeah. If they equip this to Bilbo, then I pretty happily trade, I think. Well, do I? Because then I lose the discount on the Lord. They are just blue-black. This does not read as an island to me. Yeah, I'll take 2. Sure. Okay. So now I have 5 mana. I can recruit plus scry. Do I want to scry first? These both seem pretty good, honestly. Like this, I'll keep both. Opponent trolling me? Are they? The next turn I have 6 mana, I think. What do I discard? Instructor? Over Partings? Seems reasonable. Yeah. There's no way to also cast the Uneasy Partings this turn. Sure. Yeah, means I lose a discount on the Lord. I think it's fine though. Bilbo, Luckweaver, can't be blocked, never deals common damage to player, draw a card, then discard a card. Sure. Okay, this turn I have 6 mana. I can do this for 3 plus this. It's not that bad. Or I can Bilbo. Okay. Let's Bilbo and draw first. Maybe I'm supposed to hold it for Lake Town Toymaker purposes, but I have so many ways. Yeah, there's another way of drawing, right? Okay. Attack with both? Sure. I think that's probably fine. Alright, 4, yeah, 7 mana. I can Toymaker plus Instructor this turn. I do have to play my land for it, though. They had no play this last turn. Interesting. I think I take this over this one. Attack for 6. Seems good. Got him. Nice. Interesting choice there for them to swap control of those two. I feel like there were probably better things for them to do, right? If they had held on, turn or two later, they could have gotten my 8/8 flyer, but they had no way of knowing that, to be fair. I don't know. Like, it felt like the marginal increase in total power, or like in the power of their board, was slight by choosing to swap my 3/1 flyer for their 2/2, you know? I guess it still had like 2 turns of damage prevention on it, but still. 2-1. Ugh. Yuck. I think this is kind of slow. It's a lot of interaction. Can I keep this? As long as I never draw a spell, or as long as I never draw a land. I have some card draw. I think I keep. It's probably reasonable. Play this one, probably cycle for a island. Amassed 1, sure. I guess how many planes? How many white pips? Yeah, let's try to grab an island. I never mulligan? Interesting. Okay. Okay. I can counter whatever they do this next turn. Enchanted River's Grasp doesn't prevent them from having an army for the rest of the game because it removes all the counters from it, so it immediately kills it. So if they mass again, they get like a brand new body that's untouched by the grasp. Good to know. I can take 3 and just counter whenever they play this next turn, but then I lose my card draw spell. But if not, if they don't play anything, then I can also just draw a card. I think that's fine. So I'll pass this turn. When it enters, create a treasure token, 3/2 trample. I think that's probably good enough, right? Ugh, but the alternative... Yeah, I think I need to... it's really bad for tempo if I don't counter. Let's do it like that. Okay. Not a great draw. Next turn, they can amass 3 and then hit me for 4 if I hit this one. I think I have to use my removal here. I might just die to this aggro deck, to this Rakdos Gobbies deck. Okay. Draw a card, lose a life, amass 2. Yep. Take 3. Okay. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I can still take 3 this next turn. If they have removal, I'm really sad. If I do this... I think I like the Apothecary plus Grasp this turn. If they amass, then it still has Summoning Sickness, right? So I think I'm going to do it like that. Everything dies of state-based actions, then I get to play my Apothecary, and if they use a removal spell, then I haven't really invested anything into it. I am going to be bummed, though. Okay. This is an instant, so I could get two counters this turn cycle. Ooh, how much damage am I taking this next turn? If I do this and then draw, I have 2 mana left for activities. I think I would rather go wider than go tall, especially with the sack equipment here. That is a potential card. So put 2 counters, 1 on each of these here. And then I haven't used my mana the most efficiently this turn cycle, but I think that's fine. I can attack here if I want. Do I want to offer this trade? Probably not, right? Mine are worth more in the long term. Draw a Bilbo next turn? That'd be nice. Crude Bent Blade. See? That's the thing I was talking about. Okay. Do you have the second one? Sure. Okay, so this costs 3. This costs 3. Let's recruit, pitch almost anything we draw here. That's kind of sad. Cool Brent Blade has been brutal. Yeah, it's a good card. Sackville Baggins is... Sure. Four mana. No! So fucking over, dude. That blows. Holy shit. That blows so badly. Okay. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Take 2, go down to 4, and then just die the next turn? Fuck. I take 3 here. Alright, that's something. Yeah, I don't think I ever had it here. I guess I can recruit and then discard something else, but then what if they just equip this? Then this becomes a 5/3 trample. With 3, I take 2 and I just die, right? So I need to remove this turn. But then I just die anyways. Or I go down to 1 because they can equip here. I block, trade, take 2, go down to 1. It's technically an out. But if they have like any token, anything that makes a treasure, I lose. Or it doesn't even trade, yeah. It just chumps, and I don't think I have any 2-for-1s. Alright, yeah. Holy fuck! Brutal. Disheartening. Yeah. Sure. 2 and 2. Rakdos is the way to be. I did not have fun. What the helly? Alright. I understand. I understand. Yeah, no win, no fun. True. Black-red aggro's nasty this set. Yeah, fully agree, dude. On the draw, I think this is probably fine. Yeah, I feel like my deck is pretty consistent. Ooh, this card's good. Hey, there's a 2-drop into 3-drop. Let's hope that they don't hit us with the turn 2 wolf. This is a turn 2 wolf, but not the turn 2 wolf. Okay. White, red, and black, red, best color for the set? I think, blue, white has felt better than me than red, white. But, yeah, understandable. Pretty reasonable. Sure. Second nasty little rabbit. Okay. Gonna discard a second land here, get a counter. I'll pass here. Yeah, nasty. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty happy to trade this. Do they have anything here? No 4-power enabler, I see. They could have the 1-mana removal spell here, sacking this. Looks like that's what they're having. Oh, okay. I kind of think I want to hold my removal spell here. Yeah, I'll hold it. In Toy Maker right now, yeah, and then Thrower's Map plus activate next turn. That seems pretty good. Rather than just make this a 3/4, which I'm probably not attacking with. Okay. They can get in for 2 a turn if they want. Sure. How do the layers work here? If I do this. This is a characteristic defining ability, right? If it loses the ability, what happens? Does this become a 0/0 and go to the and go to the graveyard? It dies? Okay, good to know. Thank you, thank you. Sure. Nice. It's extremely funny that you put it on an army that, for example, has an equipment on it so it doesn't die from being a 0/0. Yeah. Then they just can't have armies for the rest of the game. Do I want another one of these? It kind of feels wrong to not take it, you know? I guess next turn I can map plus 3-drop. I can only draw one of these this next turn. Right? And would I rather it be... I guess I would rather have another removal spell this next turn. Because I'm going to map plus play one of those. I'm kind of slowly dying to this bee. Take 4. Okay. I guess I can also just activate it this turn. Or just draw this turn, attack, and then I have a blocker for the rabbits. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Yeah. Okay, now I have a rabbit blocker, and they are hopefully top decking things that aren't good. What else? Not ideal. Uh-huh. Okay. 5 mana this turn. 3/4. I can make this a 4/5, then they have to block with everything. What am I discarding? Jesus Christ. My hand's kind of sick. I think I'm a ways away from casting the Lord, right? It's probably just like this. Okay. No, it's like if they top deck like a bear, right? I think I... Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Loot. Nope. This one. Go to combat. +3 +0 verse strikes. I can make this 5. Sure. I think it might have been correct to do it the other way. And then attack with both. 5-1. Yeah, conceding. Got him. It is always a winning stream. Format is terrible? Seems fine so far. What do you dislike about it? 3 and 2. She's got the Midas touch, yeah. Why is he holding a planet? Wasn't there a movie about a guy who held the planet? The Galactus guy? Yeah, I keep. Okay. Grab planes. Draw another lands. Second island? Or second planes, I mean. Yeah, sure. Don't like the new story mechanic? It's definitely a memory issue for sure. 2-2. What am I doing here? Probably just recruiting? Can also hold, but that seems kind of mid. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay. It's just like another batch mechanic. Like, historic. Or party, or whatever. Do I want to offer this trade? Probably not, right? Yeah, I have better things to be doing. This is another target creature for toy maker purposes. Also a bitch, pretty nice. Whenever you draw your second card, you sure and put 1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. Cool. Five mana this turn. I can do this, but then I only have 2 mana left. So I think I do this, loot, and then hold up counterspell it probably. Okay. Now 3 mana left. Do I want... What do I want here? I feel like I'm kind of choked on mana. I think it might be the nuisance. No, I think it's the second instructor. This gets on top of their creatures. Let's hope that we have a way to kill the bard eventually. But I guess this being invasive means that there are fewer ways to block, even if I don't end up killing the bard. So I'll get rid of the second instructor. Go to combats. Take 5. Not bad. Funny how our dreams come true. They have 5 mana here. I pretty much counter anything that gives them counter. Or that gives them a second card. Very sus amount of mana. Me pitching my 3-drop that I conveniently could have casted this turn cycle. Yep. Easy. Okay. Nice. So I have 6 mana this turn. I can do 3 and then 2. I even have the benefit of being able to activate this first. Pretty nice. Ooh. Interesting. 5 mana. What's my turn? What's my plan? What's my play next turn? I can give this hexproof, but then I don't have anything. I think I always have to remove Bard because the life total swing is not ideal. I could protect the Toy Maker, which is kind of rocking their shit right now. I kind of feel like it's usually the spider, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I'm not really sure if I play this land next turn. Next turn this is 3, or this is 4, and then I have 2 extra, or I could potentially have 3 extra depending on what I draw. Do I want to hold this for recruit purposes? I think I do. Yeah, okay. Okay. Down to 10. I'll hold it for potential pitch purposes, but I suspect I might actually want the 1/1. Yeah, there's just some removal here for the Toy Maker. Kind of sad. Happens though. Okay. Alright, let's recruit. Nice. I think I should have attacked first. Let's pass. Okay. Whoop recruiting. True. Much enemy. I got a 1/1. Okay, I gotta be wary of this board pump. That's funny. I guess I'll offer this trade. Okay. Maybe I should have looted first? Ugh. Whatever. So if they attack, I block their Bilbo. 4, 5, 6. They can't attack it twice. Alright, buddy. Understood. Maybe I take a board stall for a couple of turns. Maybe try to draw my 8/8. That'd be nice. I'm getting 1/1s here, which are kind of rocking my shit. NGL. 2/1. I take 2. Go to 18. Okay. Do I ever discard this? Or is it just the land? I think it might just be the land. NGL chat. Okay. I'll say no attacks. I'll take a board stall for a couple turns if I can. Let's hope they forget that they have the pump on their board. Eagles rescue. Yeah. I'll take 2. End of turn, I'll loot. Okay. Recruits. Nice. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Let's just hold, I guess. I guess if they have counterspell, then I'm supposed to do this now, but I think I'm gonna try to blow them out, right? So sick. I think if they had the counterspell, I think they would have drawn with it already. Yeah, huge burb. Let's pass. Removal spell? Yeah. And then now they're gonna go for their Alpha Strike, and then I get to flash it in and kill them, hopefully. I think that's fine. Bilbo, they get to scry. I have 5 mana left. They can pump once. What is this? What could they possibly have here? Are they just trying to take a trade? Okay. Sure. No counterspell? Okay, thank God. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. Yeah. Okay. Loots. Okay. Am I just dead? I might be. I always tap this one down. What happens if I attack all here? Or if I attack with these two, what do they trade with? Do they trade? And then I'm not really dead on the backswing? I do have Bilbo. Can they afford to not block? Am I dead on the crackback if they can't take it because that's lethal, so I need to block at least one thing and trade with at least one of my creatures. Yeah, I can't believe they fucking killed my bird. It's fucked up. I think I attack with at least these two. I'm shocked that they traded away their pump spell or their anthem, yeah. Birds aren't real. I'm always saying this. Okay, no second card. Oh, they had a legend rule, yeah. Okay. 1/1 counter plus lifelink. Look at all these legend rule effects. Funny. I mean, I trade 100% of the time. Okay. Sure. They're at 8. They can go up to 11. If I top deck something, I take 5, go down to 9, and then what? Okay. I kind of think I keep mine around. That's really nice. 5, 6. Nice. Amazing top deck. Take 5, go down to 6. I'm at risk of dying. Definitely. Ah, scary, scary. Take 5, go down to 4, and then what? I think I keep. I Yeah, I think I take. I could trade here, but I think my odds of drawing something playable are pretty okay. Fuck. Alright, hoisted. Sure. Ah, that's an awesome one. Sure. So I can kill any of these. Do I just attack with this one? They can double block. Okay. I only have one creature left. I Magnificent End. They're a nuisance. I guess I do this now? But I might have to trade with Bilbo. I'll absolutely block their 1/1 though. Let's hope they just have... Oh, fuck! Let's not hover. They can put 2 1/1 counters on something. They can force a block. I forgot that they had the lands. Let's not hover. Don't give them any ideas. Alright, yeah, that does it. I guess that takes me down to 1. Sure. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, down to 1. I think they've got me here. Yeah. Aw, man. New top lands are certainly an interesting one. Yeah. I don't know how else I was supposed to do it. That's alright, though. Alright, 3 and 3. Not too bad, if I say so myself. We got ran over by Rakdos at least one of the games. Do I wish I had the old fat spider more often? Not really. TBH. I think my deck was fine. Very serviceable. Nice. Alright, we go again. Settle the Wreckage would have been a nice addition. That would have been sick. Oh. Favorite combo is Enter the Infinite and One with Nothing? Does that work? Chat, does this work the way I think it does? Alright. Fact 1, pick 1. The Eagles are coming. Greatest bomb in the format, I'm pretty sure. So this kind of puts us into blue-white again, because you want a bunch of little creatures, but this card's so sick. 4 mana, bounce basically any target of creatures, or 6 mana to do the kicker. Bounce any number of creatures you control, and then beginning next upkeep you get a 4/4 for each creature that way. Pretty sick. Yeah, I'll take that easily. I think maybe the best card in Limited in this entire set. So sick. Get 2 basic planes. Draw them during chapters 2 3. Whenever you attack this turn, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each planes you control. Kind of sick. There's Bofer. Boferdies. This seems pretty decent, right? 2 mana, basically draw 2 cards, but slowly. Not bad. Like the blue-green uncommon. This one... Yeah. Yeah, ETB's loots, and when you discard a land card, you put it onto the battlefield tapped. Kind of cool. The Rhodes is okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Rhodes. Bofer kind of seems aight, too, but seems nice. Keeps me in white. Keeps my options open. Recruit. Return target creature card with mana value 3 less from your graveyard to the battlefield. 1 counter up to 1 target creature. That looks like kind of a perfect card for an Eagles deck. There's also Elven King's Harper, Lakeshore Apothecary. It's kind of like the last deck we drafted again. Planeswave was really good for me the couple times I'm having it. Nice. Good to know. This is nice. Can kind of double dip here. Right? Can potentially be 2 bodies in 1 card. Nori, Teller of Tales, Plunder the Troll Shards. What colors do I want to be? Maybe Boros, right? Dwarves. Also, Mass. Mass 3 instead. Nori for first strike. Red feels reasonably open so far. The Eagles are coming and so am I. So true. Me too, homie. Me too. This is just the Savannah Alliance. Savannah Alliance plus. Kind of cool. Is Tidings of War good? Nori? Pav, hello. How are you, homie? Glad to see you. All right. Notary Hobbits. Add colorless for each halfling control. So each of them taps for 3, basically. Pretty cool. Stir up trouble. Oin the brave. As long as you have an endurance store, I guess +1/+1 has haste. And then 1 tap, discard a card to draw a card. Rummage. This is pretty nice. The Notary Hobbits is still in here. Phrasing? I said what I said. Notary Hobbit seems good, but I don't know if that's it for the first few cards that we've picked here. I'll take an Oin. Eagle's Rescue. Give something flying. Thorin's Last Stand. A couple of nice blue cards still in here. Iron Hill Stalwart. When enters, attach an equipment to a creature. Amass 1. Meh. Meh. Feeling very medium about all of these cards right now. Maybe Bilbo's just the best individual card in here, or River's Grasp can be Jet Sky. I love Jet Sky is good. Okay, sure. Rescue Quiet Bomb. Uneasy Partings. Yeah, a couple of nice blue cards in here. Masters Counselors. Jesus Christ. I was thinking like Conciliators. That's a different card. If you draw your second card each turn, target player's mills 3. Mirkwood Mediator. This is an equipment. +2/+2 in Ward 1. I have a couple of dwarves. Right. Magnificent End is just nice removal though, right? So I'll take that one. Rather than trying to be a little too cute. Elven Passage. That looks nice. Laketown Toymaker is fine. Esgaroth Garrison, also fine. I think I want some fixing. Yeah, I'll take it. Look, there's a rare land still in here. For shame on my opponents. Rainbow Land. It's crazy. Tisk tisk. All right, what's this? Ori, Keeper of Songs. Enduring Story gets +1/+1 Vigilance. Toymaker is the second card, Synergy card. Gandalf, Duskwatch, Hunter, Well-Worn Spatula. All pretty mid. I guess we'll try to do the dwarf thing, huh? We don't really have any equipment to make it work, but it seems fine. We've got a couple of legendaries, a couple of sagas, so non-zero chance we can make it work. I'll take the slants in case you want to splash. This could be fine. Would rather a land. This is still in here, huh? I think I like this card individually, but I feel like Simic is generally not the place you want to be in this draft format. What's cracking, pimp? Not much pimp. What's cracking with you? I think I'll take the ETB recruit card. Yeah, why the hell not? Thorin's Last Stance. It's fine. I'll take one. I am also glad they banned the Otter. It just did too much. It just did everything you could possibly want it to do. What a crazy card. This deck is looking to be a little bit soupy so far. Second Thorin's Last Stand. Understood. All right, pack 2. Enters or attacks, create a 3/1 colorless wall artifact creature token with defender named Stone Boulder. 3 mana, sack an artifact, deals 4 damage to any target. That's so sick. It can't be good though, right? Surely there's no way it's actually good. There's Bothersome Noisemaker. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, a mass goblins 1. That seems pretty nice, TBH. Super good, maybe? True. True. What the hell is this pack, dude? When it enters, a mass goblins 1. Not too bad either. You can't cast it? Yeah, it does cost 7. Goblin Town Flunkies, or Bofer, or Lake Town Lookouts? What am I in for here? Sure. I'll take a look out. The only color I'm really in is white. This artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Reveal the top 13 cards of your library. Put a random creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's insane. Okay. Snowslope Hunter. Sack another creature artifact. Impulse Draw. Activate only during your turn and only once per turn. Sure. Another Lookout. Iron Hill Stalwart. That's kind of with the dwarf theme, but it's 5 mana, which is a lot. Goblin Plate Mail. It's just creatures, right? These packs feel kind of stinky. I guess maybe it's just the land here. I whiffed on a barrel at pre-release. You had no creatures in the top 13? I'll take a land. That's insane. Dory, when it enters, create a treasure token. That seems pretty nice. There's also Smog, Spew Flame, and then also a 7 mana 5/5 flyer. Not that bad either. Dog, what the dog doing? Also Dory. Maybe just Dory, huh? Lets me cast Eagles faster? I guess I'm just on plan Eagles, right? By far the best card in my deck. Sure. Eagle of the Great Shelf. When it dies, amass goblins. 4. Opportunist. Enters, exile top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Could potentially be a nombo with the Eagles, right? If I do this on 4 and it exiles Eagles, but it's unlikely to happen, so I'll take it. These cards are historically pretty, almost always playable, right? Mill 6, put all instants and sorceries from among them into your hands. Instants and sorceries, you cast cost X less to cast, where X is equipped creature's power. Kind of cool. This is the Anthem creature, another Garrison, Tidings of War, Smog's Fury. Okay. Guess I want more 2-drops, or maybe Tidings? Yeah, you get a whole turn to Eagles. Yeah, you at the very least get to cast it for the 2 mana mode, which is fine. Which is fine. There's also Hobbit Hole. How much fixing? I have at least 2 lands. Yeah, sure. Bilbo. Patient Instructor. Another Oyen. I'll take another Oyen, I think. I think it's pretty nice for me to try to find my good cards. And also I have a pretty nice density of legendaries to get me to my Enduring Story. Ragged Short Spear. Also maybe another way to do it. Magnificent End is removal. Do I want Rummage? It's also an equipment, so it counts towards it. Card draw good? I guess I just need removal, right? I'll take removal. I'll do the responsible thing. Another Mountain King's Return. I feel like it's going to be pretty bad if you don't have something to reanimate, but I have quite a few things to pitch, so I'll take it, I think. Second one of these. All right. What would I like? I would like a couple of more equipments to really pull the deck together. Goblin Town Flunkies is 2 bodies on 1. Might be fine. I might be playing too hard into my Eagles. That's a problem for later me to figure out. Okay. Sure. Grey Dog? Sure. Things are happening. Things are happening. I could be in Jeskai. Is it worth splashing blue for these? Feels like my fixing isn't terrible. TBH. Laketown Mariners. Flicker 2 things for 4, and then a 6/5 Vidge Ward for 6. Meh. Easy pickings. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. At the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 red. Kind of cool. What are my other options? Ragged Short Spear? This deck kind of sucks. Or this pack kind of sucks. I think it's a Gloin. Who up Gloin they mighty? Who up mightying they Gloin? Jesus. Sure. The alternative is a Short Spear, and I think I can pick one up later. There's a Thorin. Artifacts and creatures you control have Ward 1, as long as you have an Enduring Story. Also Dwarven Short Sword, Dwarven Provisioners, Mattock. Do I need equipments? It's a 4-mana 3/4. That's so cringe. I'll take a Thorin, I think. Can't wait for the Big Bang Theory MTG set. Jesus. When it enters with a hone counter and sting, for each creature target opponent controls, attach sting to up to 1 target creature control. That's kind of cool. What's my alternative in here? Another Goblin Town Flunkies or another tap land. I think I kind of want this. I would like at least 1 solid equipment. Bulg of the North. Ugh, it's too late. Ori, Keeper of Songs. I already have one of those. How many legendaries is this? They're not giving the count? Okay. Understood. I think it's just another Iron Hills, right? Give me some... Oh, there's also Pinecone Strike. Shit. Am I splashing blue? Probably not, right? Bazinga Counterspell. Don't say that to me. That's upsetting. Yeah, I'll take the Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike, good. All right. Roll, 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 roll. Blink something. Do I have much that works well with ETBs? Not really. Yeah. Short sword, instructor, or another dog. Or I think I'll take a spear, actually. Yeah. Take some card draw. Eagle of the Great Shelf, Dwarven Maddock, Thorin's Last Stand. What is this? Down in the Valley. Rare Saga. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay, okay. I kind of like the Maddock, honestly. I guess it folds to a couple of things. Eagle could be fine as like a finisher, but meh. I'll take a Maddock. Lookout, Last Stand, third Oin, probably not. First Goblin Plate Mail, second Grey Dog. I kind of like this. I'll do it. What's this? Equip creature's prowess. Ooh, fun. I don't think I need more Thorin's Last Stands. I'll take a second dog. We have 3 unannounced Universes Beyond sets next year. At least one is Marvel. Who knows what the other 2 could be? Listen. Listen. Alright, I will take an Anthem creature. Hobbit Hole, third to last pick, is diabolical on my opponent's part. It might not be the worst thing to splash for this. I have 3 lands that tap for blue, plus Grey Dogs. I don't know if I need it. We'll see. Toymaker, Thorin's Last Stand, Gandalf. Okay. Okay. I'll take the uncommon for my collection. Get ready for Marvel Super Heroes. Spider-Man 2 Return to New York City. New York City block just keeps on getting more powerful, guys. I think New York block constructed is going to be an upcoming PT format. How exciting. How exciting. All right. Har har. Let's build the stack up. Where are my broken cards? Broken card. I think at least one of each of these is going to be good. I suspect the second one of these is going to be really good also, with how many three or lesses I have. I don't really think I'm in blue. I think I play all of those. I think I play those. I think I play this. I think I play at least one of these. I suspect at least one of these is going to be good. I think this is a card draw spell is probably fine. Glowing, Opportunist. Two removal spells is good. I think this is good. Four more cards? The flunkies are good with eagles, but I actually don't know if it matters much what I have on board when I cast eagles, right? You know what I mean? My deck might be bad. Could play this. It's 2 mana for +X +O, where X is the number of creatures opponent controls, and then equip 3 is a lot. Thoughts? Thoughts? Is Long Dog OP? I think it might be fine. What would I cut for it? Maybe a Goblin Plate Mail for the dog. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Discuss in chat any opinions. I also gotta refill my water. I've been taking care of myself like a good old streamer Tamagotchi. BRB. Yeah, I don't have many equip payoffs, right? Thoughts? Thoughts? Propose changes in chat. I'll read them when I get back. Mwah!
I missed you. By the way, I think that if you're in the Northern Hemisphere tonight is a great time to touch grass and look up. Is it the Aurora Borealis or something like that? Will she remember to wash her hands? That's crazy, brother. That is crazy. Oh, meteor shower. Oh, it's the Perseid meteor shower or something like that, right? Usually happens in later mid-late August, something like that. I might have gotten the name wrong. Immediate Hydra Redemption. Well, did you? Of course I did. I'm not a degenerate. Love me some Wawa. All right. Yeah, I don't have that many equip payoffs, right? I don't have like the Savannah Lions that makes equips cost less. So maybe these equipments are not ideal. I think Dwarven Matic is fine because I have a pretty good density of dwarves. 8 of them. But maybe like the plate mail is a little bit cringe. Okay, yeah. I'll do that. Make that swap. I could put another Anthem one. Could put in another Garrison. But I feel like the deck is fine. I'm not playing blue, right? Yeah. Sure. 7/7, 3 non-basics. You're a magic player, you're automatically degenerate. True and real. I do need triple white for Eagles are coming. Just gotta remember that. Okay, deck is mid. Magic's mid. I'm a fat fucking chud. Let's try out this deck. What else is new? What else is new? Arc putting question marks as if they disagree that I'm a fat fucking chud. It's crazy. All right. Sure. I keep. Easiest 7-0 of all time. Sure, Dan. Ugh. Kind of stinky. All right. No turn 2 play. Dory. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Things are happening. 2 out of 3 for Enduring Story. Almost certainly going to have it next turn. If they just kill it without exiling, then I get it back this next turn. Dory, Bear are friends. Well, all he bears is money, but okay. Sure. Ward 1. Fine. If I had pitched one of my others, then I would have had an Enduring Story, actually. Because this does not create an artifact or is legendary. I guess I can play a Saga this next turn and then also still have an Enduring Story if I don't kill my Oyen. 3 mana to kill this. We have 2 mana here. What could they have here? Yeah, Long Dog. Okay. Three mana here. I can hit this right now. then probably be happy. It's a lot of damage to be taken. I'm missing land drops though, which kind of blows. I could give myself an enduring story right now so that I don't have to worry about it because I'm losing this one next turn. But then what am I doing? Right? This next turn I can recruit and then I probably have a really easy time. Rough that I recruited a couple times. And I still only have 3 lands. Okay, nice. Swinging for 2. Balin Lore Master. Whenever it or another dwarf you control enters main, discard a hand. Okay. Draw X cards or X is the number of cards discarded this way. If you have an endurance story, it deals X damage to each opponent. Yeah. So they can discard, draw 3, but they don't have an enduring story, so they won't ping me for 3. They discarded Bomber, Goblin Plate Mail, and Dwarven Short Sword. Interesting. Okay. Sure. And then now I have 4 mana. I can Rhodes plus Nori and then have an enduring story, and then it also gives me my lands for the next few turns. I think that seems pretty nice. Just go super, super wide. There's my endurance story. Pretty nice. Alright, no attacks. I think I probably want to chump block for days here. Alright. Alright. Rummage. Recruit. I guess I need something to reanimate. All right. I will pass. They're conceding to that. Really? I don't think I had the win there. I still had to find a way to get through them, but I guess I can buff something up the next turn and then attack them with plus X, where X is my planes count. But interesting. Maybe put an anthem? Yeah. I'm thinking that too, right? It felt way easier than I thought it would be to get a really wide board. So maybe like the Thorin's Last Stand, but I did also draw the recruit half of my deck, whereas a lot of my other ones don't really recruit. I guess this is also a recruiting card, maybe one of them. And then what would I pitch, right? Garrison felt like uncastable. I guess I was a little bit choked on lands there. I have 1 Provisioner, maybe this Matic? I don't know if that's right. Kind of feels like Oin is correct to have. I don't know if it's correct to have 2 of them. This counts 2 towards story counts for Oin purposes, but I guess that's the only thing that cares. Or Thorin also cares about enduring story. Provisioner and Eagles are sort of anthems, yeah, right? Do we need a 3rd? I think maybe this one is more defensible. This would have been nice the last game, but I don't think it would have been necessary for us to win the game, right? Maybe the patient instructor, but that also seems just like such a fine and like decent role player. Kind of eyeing this Matic. Let's run one more and then see how it feels. Found a match. Alright, what's this? Could be decent. I think I keep. You drafted any green yet? No. I've also not drafted any black yet. Grab a plains. Okay. Let's rummage. Maybe I should have oined first. Because then the next turn I can rummage plus rummage here. Oh well. Maybe slight misplay. Yeah, it also means I take a damage here. Okay. No removal? Golem plate mail, okay. They can hit me for 2 or for 3. Yeah. Okay. I can attack for 4 this turn and then also have Magnificent End up. What's this? Could they possibly have a 1-mana answer? Okay. Let's see if they have any more amass. Is the Hobbit out or is this early access? Yeah, it's out. It's properly out. Okay. What is this? Sure. A-okay with me. Take 1, and the next turn I have Garrison. They have more cards in hand than I do. Okay. Do I have any Hobbits in my deck? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Ruh-roh. Sure. No creatures in hand. That's nice. Alright, 6 mana. This becomes a 5/2. I probably take that double block? Ugh, maybe not actually. Cringe. These do give stats though. No pain, no gain with the raid. Thank you so much, homie. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Every put 1 or more counters on a goblin orc or army deals 2 damage to target opponents. Okay. Thank you, thank you. How was your stream? Go check out No Pain No Game. My Italian homie. My Italian brother from another mother. Many are saying this. Okay. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Beginning of your first main phase, add 2 red. Could attack for 5/7. Then how do they block? They have 4 cards in hand. if I make this a 6/7, does that change the blocks? No, it doesn't. I said the thing, guys. Oh my lord. Sure. They get a land. Okay. I think I like doing this. What is love? Okay. Get my shit rocked. What else is new? Eagles are coming off the top? Shit. Almost. Almost. If I attack for 6, they just block with a 1/1. And then they get to draw. So lame. Attack with these two? If I attack with all 3, it forces a block. I'm thinking. I'm allowed to think, opponent. Okay. That dog get flying? No. I wish. Sure. Okay, impulse draw 2. A mask on this 2. That's kind of nice. Alright, now 3 mana left. I can equip one thing if I want. +2/+2. Or +2/+0. Give something menace. They can do that next turn, force a block. But if I do it like this, they can only kill one thing. I think I'll do it like this. I still have mana for Eagles are coming if I get it off the top. Thinking in 2026 you're only allowed TikTok raw brain? Dude. Messed up. Yep, down to 8. I really hope I don't just fold. Crude Bent's Blade. Don't know if they attack here. I think I sack my dog. I guess they can force a block if they want. But with only 1 mana, right? I don't really think they're attacking this turn. I can make this a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I take it, I go down to 4, and then what? I die? I guess not quite, but pretty close. So I think I have to block here. Okay. 6 mana. This becomes a 6/5. I can't get it out of killing range. They might be incentivized to double block here. I double block here, are they forced to block? Can they afford to take it? Do they have lethal next turn? That's another problem, right? I imagine they chump here. One mana. Isn't there a +3/+0? Okay. Sure. Goblins and orcs, you control, gain menace until end of turn. 5 mana to give everything menace. That's their whole play. That's totally fine by me, I'm pretty sure. They're pretty precarious, but so are we. Effectively has war too, which is nice. Next turn I make this 5, 6, 7 with trample +4. Okay. Yeah, go down to 6. Do they ever have a kill here? If they have a land, they can do that plus plate mail. Gets me down to 2, but then I think they die in the crack. Ugh. Okay. Okay. They're at 11. Oh, this is so hard. I think I just die, right? If I attack all, they can block this and then swing back, and then I lose, right? Five, 2, trample. I guess I could try to make them chump with their Great Goblin. I could attack with all 3 of them, and that forces at least 1 block, but then they just block here. I have 2 blockers for the next turn. I can't attack with this, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess I can make... Ugh. I think I attack with these 2. Okay. Two impulse draws, killing me here. If they can amass twice, I just die, huh? Might just be dead here. If they have another way to amass, then I just die. Okay. Yeah, they got me. GG. If I had equipped and then also attacked with this, right, this would be 3, 4, 5. It would have been threatening 5 extra damage. I don't think I ever had it. I don't think I ever had a way that forced them to block with Great Goblin, right? I don't think I ever had it. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't have the removal for the thing, so they just impulse drew 1,000,000 cards off of their mono goblin orc deck. That's okay though. 1 and 1. Happens. Unlucky. Bum, 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 bum.
All right. Eagles are coming. First appearance. Holy hell. I want to keep it. It's a little bit slow, but I do it. Get all his fodder. Hey, a 2-drop. How indulgent. Is this removal? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why would you do that to me? Okay. Even, they say? Sure. I guess if I do this, and then next turn I can dog slash mighty, or slash glowin. Glowin ramps up really nicely into eagles. I conveniently have triple white. Okay. No removal. Aww. Fine. Okay. They chose even for this. I can do this. It does mean it's a little slower to ramp into it, but let's do it. Pinecone Strike. Yeah, understandable. When it dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Sure. I guess I never block like this. Yeah. I'll play this, and then maybe next turn I'll double spell. I also have eagles next turn, but that's cringe because I don't get full value. I only have one creature on the battlefield right now. So I'm kind of inclined to hold this for a little bit, but feels like they have another removal spell. What could this be? Sack kill? Or it could just be like the 5 mana. What are they doing here? Sure. Murder. Yeah, happens. Yeah, your go. Ooh, okay. Guessing it's remove plus draw, maybe? I don't really want to discard my dog. I think I'm going to discard my mountain, which kind of sucks, though, for Eagles purposes, but odds are pretty good. I draw more lands, yeah. Okay. I'll do this now. I guess I hold. They don't really have any protection spells, right? There aren't that many buff spells in these colors that save them either, so just in case they give me an artifact token. Okay. Take 2, down to 16. It dies, mass goblins 4. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Recruit. I hope I draw non-land to discard.
Pass the turn. Target creature and opponent control. So I guess if they attack, are they putting counters on something? Okay. Yeah. Prevent some damage here because I'm immediately getting it back. Okay. Okay. 7 mana this turn. Eaglesing is so lame right now, but I might not have a choice, right? Insanely cringe. I wish it said creatures are artifacts. Super, super cringe. Red black. Unbeatable. I guess I bounce now. Rebuy my dog. And then recast my dog equip. I hate it, but I think it's the only way that life doesn't suck for me right now. And I have something to trade with their sentries. Just doing it for 1 feels so bad when you have 6 mana. IMHO. I have 2 cards. What could this be? No! Fucking lame. Okay. Sure. Okay. Oh, so bad. Oh, I'm so fucking cooked, chat. 7, I take 8 a turn. I can't really race this. If they have anything, I die. I guess I kind of could. It's so close, right? But if I take damage, and then I would need to find something else off the top that can buff or like buy me a little bit of time, right? So like creature off the top or something. I need to get 3 attacks in as is, and they need to get 2. I don't think I could make it 3. I guess I just need to survive 2 of them, so anything kind of buys me enough time. I kind of feel like this is my only route to winning the game, chat. If I do it like this. They have 1 card in hands. So bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I think I just die to this now. Tutor something! Or tutor lands. Sure. Okay. If I do this, I need to have 2 blockers up. Ooh, I guess if I draw non-lands off of it. Yeah. Then I can block. And then I potentially win if they have nothing else. They could give this menace next turn. Oh shit, does that just kill me? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay. Block like this. 4/4. I think I leave the equipment. Yeah, I can't attack. Okay. Okay. I can sack this, make this an 8. They attack with 2. Yeah, I just always prevent the damage, right? Because they always have the sack. Okay. Another bulk. That's awesome. Holy hell. Do I ever have a win here? What? I guess I just attack, right? And then they have... And then in response, I kill their army. I'm pretty sure. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. I can move this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, fuck! I fucked up. I fucked up. No, I thought it was destroy. No! I'm an idiot. I thought it was destroy. It says damage. If I killed this, I had lethal. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I punted so hard. Toxicity punished? I mean, the game was ending either way. Fuck our chungus. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm... I'm such a fucking chud. What is it? If they played the other thing, right? That would have been guaranteed lethal, I think. If they kill my flyer by sacking their 8/8 because I can't kill it, right? If they legend roll their thing, they had a line that was lethal, I guess. Because I wouldn't have anything else and I just have to chomp if they just kill my flyer. I fucked that up so hard. Same level of when we tried to forcible Emmy? No, I mean, listen, in my defense, I was thinking of the Seekers of Strixhaven card. That was this, but destroy. I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry. I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm gonna sell out of Magic. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Focus is key. I know, I was clicking too quickly. Gotta actually read my fucking cards. Okay. Day 1. Everything's fine, and I am being very normal about this. I'm being so normal right now. Both would have been solved by reading the card. It happens. It happens. Listen, I've seen better players than myself make punts that were arguably worse. So, you're great, Maddox. Great. World Championship sleeves. Sick. Okay. TFF is called Magnificent and it should be Destroy. True and real, true and real. Does this matter? Not much. Maybe I should have played the other one first in case they have removal here. Because Legend Rule. It's fine, and everything's fine. Okay. How easy is it for them to have an enduring story? If I do this, I can double block. Okay, I think I'm happy maybe taking some damage. Sure. They also might just use this as a blocker forever. Against my board. Mass, yeah. You swinging? Sure. A. It's 5 damage though. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's get my enduring story, and then what? Okay. I think I just want to grow my board for garrison purposes. I'll do it. Why the hell not? Next turn I could attack with Anthem. Sting. Oh shit. What the helly? +4, +0. Fucked up. Okay. Okay. If I Dory, I have 2 more mana for activities. Three more mana, I guess. Do I want to garrison first? Enters recruit. In that case, I should have played. If I recruit, then I should have done this before the. No. I don't have 5 mana, you silly goose. Okay. I think our Dory hold up, potential this, and then maybe rummage. If we continue stalemating. Probably discard my second Oin. Seems fine. Attack first, bait the +1/+1 first strike. I mean, I don't super see the value in doing that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay. What is this? Is there a trample thing? Sure. Okay. Rummage away my Oin. Long-bodied gray dog. Okay. 6 mana. I can do this to have 4 left over. This becomes 5/4 trample. LBGD. I'm always saying this. I might just hold here. I could recruit also. What do they do? Right? 5, 6, 7. 3. If they continue not attacking, then my Magnificent End is just stuck in my hand, not doing much. It doesn't really feel like they have anything tramply. This becomes 4 toughness. 1, 2. Six mana. I'll just play Instant Seed. I think I'm okay with that. I also don't know if I mind Magnificent Ending. Okay. Maybe it was supposed to be a destroy this angle. 7/5. They have Enduring Story now. 4. This costs 3. Five damage. Okay, I'm not crazy. No pump spell. Stop it. Fine. Fucking fine. Okay. I'll chomp. This 5, it doesn't, yeah, okay. This card never works. It's fucked up. 5, 6 mana. Sure. Can rummage again. Equipment kind of feels mid. I guess I need removal. I have a second Magnificent End. Pinecone Strike would do a lot. I think I do it. Let's get rid of my Matic, I think. Okay. Recruit. Sure. Where are my eagles at? Any eagles in the chat? Okay. I think I rummaged away my mountain. That can't be right, can it be? Whatevs. Tidings of War, yeah. 11-7. Terrifying. Chump City. I guess I could double block if they have anything here. They have one card in hand. What are the odds? It's another Bofer if I double block here. So bad, though. I go for it? I guess this becomes much worse if I have eagles are coming anywhere near, so I think I might just chomp. Is there anything that gives trample for 2 mana? They're holding priority, so they have something. I'm content doing that. Tank it? Much to consider. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's just hold for their turn. We'll play this defensively, I guess. Part of me really wants to get greedy, but that's not correct for sure. Pass turn. Bait out a trick. Indestructible? So hot. There's the Brofer. Alright, nice. 4/4/4s. Now 6 mana to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably inclined to just make some chumps. Chump blockers. I can recruit. Am I more likely to... I guess I want 2 white. Yeah, up instead of 2 red. Alright, let's do this. Nice, nice. Okay, now 2 mana. I can get a pump going and then maybe just win the next turn. Unless they have anything. Seems nice. Okay. Yeah, Provisioner ends the game in theory. Right, so I try to save it by any means possible. Oh god, I unplugged my earphones. Okay. They can go up to 26. Hit them for 20. Yeah, understood. If I chomp. Enters attacks with a hone counter on each equipment you control. Can I take 8? Can I take 16? If I attack with everything, this becomes 20, 23. Not enough to kill them because they go up to 26 after this. No blocks is crazy. I can trade for an army. Chump 1. Oh my god. It's out block that 8/5. Like this. Sure. Don't know if that was wrong. Okay, potentially 8 mana this turn. I think this always happens. I want a 1/1 to chump block this next turn. I think this doesn't really matter right now. I think I just want the 1/1. This becomes a 2/3. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's GG. That's first strike, right? I mean, yeah. Okay, got him. Nice. Still ended up winning. I guess they just had nothing, right? There are a couple of things that might have killed me. I don't know what gives trample on this format. Still got him though. Hmm. A little bit slow. I have quite a few 2-drops, so I think I keep. Only Oink has trample? Owen? There's a couple of things that have trample inherently, but yeah. Like giving the big amass token menace could have been another way. Oh, Dory, yeah. I keep. Nice. Okay. Nice 2-drop. Gravel plains. 2-drop. Probably pitch in my Dory? Green, black. Nice. I guess I can just safely discard one of my 3-drops, huh? Yeah, okay, I'll discard Dory. Virus Beetle. Let me attack you. I like having a 1/1 here. Okay. I have another way of discarding. I think if I hadn't drawn this one, I would have kept it. Or I would have discarded a land, I mean. That's scary. Definitely scary. This could become a 3/3. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe we can win this race. We'll see what happens. Okay. Nice. I think I never block right now. With the potential eagles next turn. So let's just swing in. And pass the turn. Yeah. Okay. That's terrifying. Okay. Do they ever take these blocks? I guess that's a different question, huh? Don't think there's ever a universe where I greed and try to glow in first. That's just not right. If I attack here, I can threaten activation. But that doesn't seem good either. Okay. I can do this right now. And then just try to kill them the next turn. I guess it's 12, 13, 14 damage, so not quite. If I can deal 1 damage to them right now, then the next turn I can. I guess next turn I could Provisioner plus buff. So I actually think I'm going to attack and try to sneak in some damage. And if they block, I'm pretty sure I happily Eagles here. Okay. Yeah, we take those. Nice. And then now I potentially just have lethal. Or, no, I don't. Yeah, okay. I was supposed to do that on my turn to have lethal on their turn. I actually did mess that up. That's on me. I guess it prevents a good amount of damage here. Yeah, if I'd done it on my turn, I would have been able to untap and attack with my things. But I guess if they have removal here, then it becomes a lot more dicey. So I think it's not. I don't think it's ever really wrong to hold the Eagles until your opponent's turn. IMHO, right? If there's rip a removal spell here, then it becomes way more awkward. See? What did I say? They can attack me for 10 if they want, yeah. Okay. 6 mana. Dory can become a 7/7 for... Our goal is just to not die right now, huh? Okay. This one has trample, which is terrifying. They can make this XX. Yeah, it depends on if they have removal here. I kind of want to just chomp here. Do I ever die here? Make this a bear. If they have removal, then I can attack for 10. If they have a removal spell, I'm really sad. Okay. Do they have it? 2 cards left. This does not become something with reach. Fuck. Alright. That's awesome. Okay. Wait, do I have lethal? 4, 5, 6, 7. Equip. Attack. Dunzo? Unless they have murder here. Then I fucking die. They're holding priority. They have it, don't they? What could they be holding priority for? I think it's gotta be removal. I'm at 5. If I block this next turn, I kill this. Chump, take 4. I guess if they have anything else, then that's really bad for me. I might have just punted the game. I don't know. Okay. I have 3 mana left. I can move this to something else. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it matters much. Oh, they also have this one. Yeah. I wonder what they were holding priority for. Okay. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I do still just lose here because they have land. What were they holding priority for? Okay. Well, I lose. I think I misplayed that one. What was I supposed to do? I guess I was supposed to go for the win, right? But them holding priority made me sus. And I just assumed that they had a murder in hand. Ugh. Disappointing. Definitely disappointing. Definitely could have done better. 2 and 3. That's on me. Was I supposed to just go for it there? I guess it's kind of like zugzwang, right? Felt like I lost no matter what I did there. I wish they'd shown me what the final cards in their hand were, but if it was a murder, then I played correctly. But if they were like holding full control or something to make me wonder, then congrats, dude. To play those mind games with me, right? I don't know. Weird one. Weird one. Okay, I think I've got to go. Unfortunately. Sorry. Been online for a hot minute. And I've got some stuff to do. I'm going out tomorrow, so I got to do some prep. Had a good time, though. Cow Eyes with a brand new Prime sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, let's ship you guys off to someone else who's playing Magic. Young Dingo is streaming a standard challenge with the Blue White Momo. How exciting. Go say hi to Dingo. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, easiest 14-0 ever. I don't know. You can tell me if I punted that. Right? Like, what could they be holding priority for besides like murder? I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Anyways, go say hi to Young Dingo. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Mwah!